We can't
Hole 6, par 4, center 1.
Also vicious. But my G's on the road to the riches. Few of my G's are the realest.
Hey guys, out here at Waikanae Golf Club today testing the new Bushnell Wingman. So really excited about this device. It's just come out. It's a Bluetooth speaker that's also a GPS device. So let's give it a shot. Let's see what we think. Here we go. So today we're at Waikanae Golf Club. We're going to be doing some beautiful cinematic and B-rolls of the place, picking out some of our favourite holes. Let's see what we got.
Lighters up, one time lighters up. Pulled up in the party when you saw me, I was lighting up my J.
Getting over the bumpy stuff. Oh. So here we are. Been a fun day so far at Waikanae. Been taking some videos, some drone footage. We're out here now on the 15th hole. Let's test out this Bushnell Wingman, see what we got, see what sort of information we can get from it. So.
When I put you in your place, I can tell you love it just by
You shank again? Mate, what is wrong with me? This thing is a nightmare. I've lost this like, what, 10 times today? Yeah. Trust me, when it says it's magnetic and it doesn't fall off, it falls off. Right, so here we are, number 16 at Waikanae right now. So I'm just going to talk about a little bit more in-depth features on the Bushnell Wingman. So we can see that if we actually pick up our phone now, we can see that we get the GPS and 2D overview. And one of the things I quite like about this is it gives us a good aspect on what the hole may look like if we haven't played the hole before. And if we pick this little marker up, we can actually move it around to give us some visualization of what we might want to be doing on this hole. So I'm just going to put it up to the corner here so we can see it's roughly 240 meters to the corner, leaving us a 60-meter shot into the green. So it makes that really nice and simple to visualize how we're going to play the hole. Or if we can't see it that way, I like this feature myself, is hit a little play in the bottom right, and it's going to give us a flyover of the hole. So very similar to what drone footage we might be getting out of the drone coming out. So that should be quite cool to comparison the two against each other. One of the other things as well we can do here is we can keep our score, how many putts, how many fairways hit, green hit. So really good if you're into your statistics and your analytics of your golf round. And we can also track how far we hit that shot. So if I just walk forward just a couple of meters here, not a huge amount, you'll see that it'll start to move up at the bottom of your screen. So obviously 6-meter shot wouldn't be the best, but by going into that bottom right hand corner, we're going to go into the Wingman settings. In this part, we're going to get a few more in-depth features about the device. Whether we want it to say the hole number, the par of the hole, we get that distance to the center, or we can get it to front, back and center. So let's give that a try just now. I'm going to press the button.
Hole 16, par 4, center 264 meters.
Okay, so nice and simple. So I've got that because it's on the inside 250. So if I'm now inside 300, let's do that same thing again.
Hole 16, par 4, center 265 meters, front 264, back 268.
So that's quite a cool little feature it has there. And other things I really like is the custom messaging. So the custom messaging, I can do golf clap, so press and hold the button now. Build up the ego a little bit. We could have a crowd cheer, so let's try that one. Reminds me a little bit more of a football stadium than a golf course. Or the other thing is what we can do is we can have custom message. So let's just try something. Let's go. And let's try this one.
Hello, Brayden, the cameraman.
So really quite cool. You can play some good fun games with that. I like how it has no sensitivity at all. You can write anything you want in. So having a bit of a laugh with your friends on the golf course is always really, really good to have. So really like that. Let's just put it back to the golf clap just now. I'm just going to put it back to the center of the green. We want to keep the hole numbers up, and let's go back into it. So another cool feature is distance overlay. So if I go back to the normal screen, you can see that it's just a blank image. If I just go into settings and I go distance overlay, we'll see now we've got driving arcs added into the hole. So you can see there's a 100 meter, 150, 200 and 250 in there. So if you're somebody that just wants quick information without having to go too in depth of moving around the marker, then that's actually quite a cool feature in itself. So I personally don't like it, but that's just me. So if I go take distance overlay off, go back and then continue. So other thing is you've got your virtual scorecard there. So really cool. You can see we've not been playing or mucking around with this too much. But if I go there, 4, add a score. Let's say on this hole we have a 4 and it had a 1 putt. We missed the green there, so it automatically comes up. And let's say we missed the fairway left there. Okay, so this is really good information that we can keep building up on the round, getting those analytics in. So really, really fantastic. Let's go back. Final and last feature of this is by the time you get to the end of your round, it's going to give you a rough summary. So it's going to give you your percentage of your fairways hit, your total score, how many putts you've had, your green percentage, and total number of putts you've had over the round. So that's me on the in-depth features. Best thing, really love it. Just throw it anywhere and it just connects. And it's really, really secure. I'm having to really force that to get it off. So thoughts so far, look, it's a little bit more of a novelty having it, being able to just have your music on the go out loud. It's not something I normally do when I'm on the golf course, but it's a lot more relaxing now.
180 meters. Front 170. Back 190.
It's pretty good, right? Right, here we are. We're just walking up to the 13th hole. I think this is an absolute beautiful little par 4, to be honest. It's walking right to the top, the highest point actually on Waikanae Golf Club. We actually see once again, as I always say, I think it's just a fantastic view out over to Kapiti Island in the background. So Bushnell Wingman, initial thoughts?
Sound quality is pretty decent.
Yeah.
Goes
bass,
pretty loud. Yeah.
I was really surprised in that. Like there's a few shots where I was quite far away from you, and how was clarity?
Clarity is, it gets pretty echoey the further you get away from the unit itself. But like next to the golf cart, it's super clear.
Yeah.
What do you think of it?
If I honest looks wise, looks awesome. Features and practicality. So practicality, having that big magnet on the back, that was really, really good. Like this thing was so solid. Like it's a physical have to push and pull it to
So it's definitely going to stay on the cart.
That's going to stay on. However, the magnet that holds this remote control in has been the biggest nightmare of my entire day.
We were driving up and down the fairway looking for this remote,
So really easy, because it's so light, it's one of these things that you don't actually notice when it's disappeared either.
Yeah.
And it has been in the top, but if I give it a good old shake, like straight away.
It's come off straight away, yeah.
Now, it's all good if we've got cart paths and it's really smooth, but on golf course they've got a lot of undulations. This thing you got to be really, really careful of.
Was it useful in terms of knowing where you are on the course?
So
distance from
useful,
the green?
yes, it was useful, but I feel like this is more of a little bit of a novelty, and it's a little bit of something that's really nice to have, not key to have. Features of being able to play your music and enjoy it during your round, thought that was awesome. But having to sync it up with the app is just another additional feature I have to have with me.
And syncing the app is... We like Bushnell products, but...
You need to work on this accessibility and the ease of syncing this thing up. Like,
we had problems.
we did have problems.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, once we've had it synced up, it was awesome though.
Yeah,
But syncing it, we spent maybe 15 minutes.
I would say so.
Yeah. So one of these things is, look, we've had this actually out in the shop for a couple of days, and one of the other staff members has had it synced up with his phone. Now, I didn't know that it was impossible to sync it up when you've already got it logged into another account. So that's just one of these things that I've learned.
And the other downside is you can't see your battery life either, right?
Straight off, it's not, well, something that's not I've picked up on it. I know we get warnings out of it. So when we're actually looking at the app itself, it tells us, look, we've got 10% left, we've got 20% left, but there's no ease of constant gauge that I could find straight away.
Would you buy one?
Well, if I'm going to use it as a one and one off GPS device, probably not.
Right.
Would I buy one for the novelty of being able to go out with my mates, have a round of golf, enjoy the day with the music? Absolutely. Like, that's the biggest selling feature. Is
I think the fact that you can clap people off and write custom messages, that is quite cool. I mean,
it's a really cool novelty, yeah. It really
that in
is.
itself might be reason enough to own one. The fact that you can pump in a custom voice message to play when your friend has a shank or something like that.
Yeah, there was a couple of those today. It wasn't the best of the golfing abilities, but as we said, I think that is a really, really cool feature. It's something that's unique as well to the device. I've not seen anything else that we can do that with.
So you won't be replacing your rangefinders or your GPS?
Look, I wouldn't be replacing my rangefinder, but this is completely unique. This is a new thing that no other golf company's gone into before. Nobody's taken this technology of being able to play music and golf and thrown it all into one package. This is what I think, if we take away from this, it's a really big leap forward when it comes to golf, more important, because this is new, this is taken into the 21st century. Like, golf is in, well, let's just put it this way. Golfers are changing every single year. We're getting younger. People that have grown up with technology are bringing it into it. So having all those different key elements and the youth aspect is probably the biggest thing that's actually making this sort of product really, really key, and probably going to sell exceptionally well, I think. So
fantastic.
Yeah.
So usability, sometimes a little bit difficult, as we've seen with the magnet on top and the pairing, but once it's going, it's fine.
Yep, correct.
Looks really cool.
Looks awesome. And once we've got it on the golf cart as well, blends seamlessly in, easy. Yeah, so really think that.
And novelty factors, really what you're getting here.
Novelty factors skyrocket through the roof. Like, just for the sake of having this, I would want it. Just put it that way. So, and I think that's the biggest selling point. Look, it has its downfalls, but the novelty and the actual fun that you get out of it, it just outweighs it completely. So that's it. Absolutely beautiful day out here at Waikanae Golf Club. Hopefully you like some of that cinematic B-roll content we're talking about. You've enjoyed the video, and be prepared for the next one. Thanks so much for watching once again. Cheers.